Hey, Corky, it's Coach. I'm sorry I can't be there in person for your little testimonial that's going on, but I talked with Sean, and we're going to try to do the next best thing and put some thoughts to a video camera here. First of all, we're really proud of what you've been doing with the national team, and what you've done here was just absolutely amazing, and we'll leave a high standard for everybody else to chase. Some of the things I want to talk about is one of the first times I met you. You came for your official visit, and for lack of a better word, you were painfully shy with that. I remember you just sitting on the couch. Every time I would ask you a question about something, you would stare at your shoes as if the answer was going to magically come from there, and would answer me in one-word sentences. That's my first recollection of you in our program. It obviously got better over the course of the 4 years, where now I understand you're actually a spokesperson for some of the video opportunities with the national team and with the Ottawa Fury. So I'm glad you really got going from there. Other things I wanted to talk about is what you meant to the program here at JMU. In the period that you were here, we went from not being very good for a couple of years, and then just really hitting some high water marks, and you were part of those teams, and you were a big reason for the success of those teams. During your tenure here, you'd gone to 2 NCAA tournaments. In 2007, we set a school record with wins, 17-5-1, and you just got on an absolute scoring tear. I think you set a school record for 9 consecutive games where you scored a goal with that. And that was just fun to watch. You had that confidence that every time you were in or around the box, you were going to score, and you really were exciting to watch with that. And then in 2008, I think that's something anybody who was part of JMU women's soccer will never forget, of getting to the NCAA tournament and advancing to the Sweet 16, and putting a huge scare in your teammate Christine Sinclair's former team, the University of Portland. They were ranked 3rd nationally, and we were the decided sacrificial lamb and underdog there. And in the first 6 minutes of the game, we were up 1-0, and I've never heard a quieter crowd of 5,000 people. I came back second half, got behind a little bit, and then you and Kate combined for a nice wall pass combination, and you scored a goal in the last 10 minutes to really make it interesting. And we ended up losing 3-2, but we earned the respect of everybody in that stadium on that night. So congratulations or thank you, I guess I should say, for providing those memories for me as well. People ask me what was your impact in this program. I went up and watched you play when you were a youth player for the Ottawa Fury, and in some regards, some of the coaches there were a little skeptical of why I was interested in you, that there were other players there with some bigger names and higher reputation than you had. And I just watched you play, and remember you were an ice hockey player at that time, and I joked with somebody afterwards and said that you play soccer like you play ice hockey. You have that kind of dump and chase mentality, get after things. You weren't afraid to put a body on somebody. A lot of forwards oftentimes are known for their finesse. You were not, in no disrespect, but you weren't a finesse player. But you brought that to the table for us, both as an attacking player, but just also a mentality that you brought to the team. And that was a huge impact. One of my first recollections of you here playing at JMU is your freshman year. We were preseason scrimmage against Penn State, and they were ranked 7th or 8th nationally at the time. And you had started the game, and we took you out maybe 30 minutes into the first half, and you had a big grin on your face because the game was just end to end and 100 miles an hour. And I remember you coming up to me and saying, "Are they all like this?" And I said, "No, thankfully not. They're not all like this. They're one of the top teams in the country." But a lot of freshmen would have been scared of that situation, and you looked at it and were just absolutely thrilled at the level of competition, and that to me has been your hallmark since you were in the program here at JMU. Since you've left JMU, we've been in constant contact. You've done a great job of staying involved with us. Again, I want to tell you how proud everybody is here of what you've done with the national team. There's been a lot of exceptional athletes that have graduated from JMU and played in the pro level and have done some other things at the international level. I don't think we've had anybody who, certainly from the soccer side of it, who has participated in a World Cup. And I think that's just been awesome. I know you've been actively involved with playing internationally with the national team, a couple of Cyprus Cups. I know you've been over in Italy a lot these last 2 years training. We were joking the other day that that's pretty good for a country bumpkin from Williamstown, Canada. You've obviously seen a lot of the world, not only through us, but with the national team, and you have a lot more in front of you with Germany this year, and we keep our fingers crossed that if you're still with the national roster for next year, you get an opportunity to play in the highest stage internationally, and that will be in the Olympics in London in 2012. So we wish you all the luck in the world, Corky. Absolutely love having you part of this program. We're thrilled that you are able to take it to the next level, and we wish you all the success and opportunities to succeed at that next level that are out there. Congratulations.